Do you find yourself overthinking, wondering, is this person meant for me? Am I really in the right relationship? Does this person have a third party, or am I overthinking it? If this is you, there is an important message for you. Number one, stop analyzing the situation. Maybe this relationship is somebody that you're supposed to just be passing, or maybe this person is meant for you for something more. But whatever it is, when you overthink it, you make yourself miserable. Worth waiting for. Remember, there's a reason why you're with this person, and there's a reason why this person is with you. There's something more between you two. Maybe you haven't really uncovered it. Maybe you're still wondering, am I with the right person? Or maybe you're waiting for somebody from your past. Maybe somebody that you really want to be with has not come yet, and you're still waiting for that person. So you become to the point where you're looking at this person and saying, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. You're convinced yourself. There again, you have to stop overthinking and start looking at what this person represents in your life. Maybe there is a deeper connection. Maybe you have this soul bond, this soul connection, this soulmate energy. Maybe it could be your twin flame. Maybe it's just a karmic. There's deep passion, and you have to pay attention to the passion. You can't just find that every day. When a person comes into your life and there is something there that's drawing you two together, you have to pay attention to it. You have to go with the flow. That's the whole thing about dating. It's not just find somebody that is the match made in heaven for you, but it's more about just exploring your options. Now, relationships come and go, and I'm not here to tell you who to be with and who not to be with, but you know where you're supposed to be at in your life, and you know where you're supposed to be at in this relationship. Maybe there isn't a label, and maybe you don't want a label. Maybe you want just some kind of clarity of where it's going, and that's where you have to just have trust. Trust into what your heart says, trust into what you believe in, because if you don't have the trust into the relationship, and if you're always second guessing it, guess what? The relationship is never going to get off the ground. And this is when you have to focus on what your heart is saying. When your heart is telling you one thing and your mind is saying another thing, and maybe other people are coming to you and saying, hey, you know what? This person isn't meant for you. You shouldn't be with them. I don't like their attitude. Or they keep influencing you that you have something better out there and you should just let them go. Maybe that this person is kind of distant with you. And maybe this is why you're feeling like you're played, or you're feeling like there's a third party. And maybe there is a third party. And if there is a third party, there's a reason why. It's not something for you to examine, to judge, but you have to go by what your heart says and what your gut is telling you. This could be a fear inside of you, and you're afraid to love. You're afraid to love, and this card is telling you it is safe for you to love. If you love with all your heart, you'll know deep down that this person is somebody I'm supposed to cherish and I'm supposed to be with. Maybe this person isn't ready. Maybe you're not ready. And whatever the case is, you have to trust. You have to go with your gut and let this person, woo you instead of you always wooing them. Letting go of all the labels, letting go of all that excess baggage. Maybe you're carrying it and they're carrying it, and together you guys can't find, a happy medium. So this is a time for you to forgive, and forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning, meaning that it's time for you to just start opening up your heart, opening up what you want in your relationship, and not what you think you should have. And listening to these other people, there's nothing wrong with listening to your friends, because, hey, we all need our friends. But sometimes your friends can be a little bit more intimidated by that relationship, because they don't want that person to take you away, because they know that there is something there deep down between you two, and there could be a little jealousy there. In your heart, you know that this person is meant for you, but there's something there that you feel that they're holding on to, or they're keeping from you, or maybe there's a secret, something that they're not telling you. And that's why you have to just trust your gut, and you have to just go what you feel in your heart. This is something that is considered to be a soul connection, a soulmate, or a spiritual connection. Not all soulmates, remember, are meant to be like matchmates in heaven. We always talk about soulmates being more to us, or maybe soulmates can show us the path, the way. And yeah, sometimes we are introduced to karmic connections, and a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if this twin is my karmic, or this soul connection is my karmic. Maybe I want it to be my karmic because I can't take the pressure, or I can't take, this person, with their toxic energy or whatever. Stop labeling it. When you stop labeling, you start living, and you'll see that that person will come to you. You know, kind of like, that's why I said, come, let them come to you, let them woo you, let them show you, instead of you always showing them. It's time to love. It's time to feel love. It's time to embrace love. Okay. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. And I also have other videos and blogs that you can check out. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.